Welcome to your love reading for May 1st, 2020. This is not just for today. This is just for, moving forward from this day, maybe about a week or so. I'll do another one next week. And the new moon reading will be released by May 7th. Please enjoy.
Aries. Welcome to your love reading for Friday, May 1st. Ooh, hello May. We've made it. Okay, Aries. Let's just do a quick current energy read for love for you, alright? Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Ooh. Okay, that's number 25. Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. I love this card. I love these cards, you guys. What can we get from this? Okay, are you starting? Is there somebody around, a possible interest for you? And, yeah, I feel like you might be starting on a new endeavor. But learn from the past. Don't repeat mistakes. That kind of energy, right? Yeah, did you do the thing where you're like, oh, they're perfect. These things will change once we get to know each other, and they never do, and you stayed for 5 years. Yeah, don't do that again, right? Try it. Learn from the past. Do it different. And then I feel it gold. Yeah, no, I'm feeling colorful. Colorful, and then we'll do gold. All right, Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past, Aries. So what's going on with you? What is going on with you, Aries? That's exciting. Something new might be coming. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. And then, let's see, okay, so you're already needing, like, a lot of truth, right? Yeah, if you're starting over, you're going to need a lot of truth. And then let's pull... yeah, masculine and feminine energies. Masculine. Feminine. And March. April. Okay. Masculine energy of Aries for this reading is Ace of Pentacles. So wanting to manifest something, wanting to bring something about, creation energy, which is very masculine energy, right? Feminine energy is kind of like wanting to withhold, not taking in any messages, not putting out any messages. So I'm thinking the feminine energy is much more into this Seven of Pentacles, hold and pause, which makes sense. You may be reflecting and, making sure you're not making any mistakes from the past, okay? And then when it comes to March, Aries, Knight of Cups, Journey of Love, right? This is the Romeo card. So Knight of Cups is going on a journey of their heart. They're wanting to be true to themselves. Okay, March, Aries? So making sure you're getting what you want this time. April, Aries? You have Temperance in reverse. April, Aries, you're still not quite healed. You're still not quite balanced, and that's okay. You're still in the process, so that's all right. Maybe you're still, like, assessing the past. It could be a little more fresh for Aries. Still very beautiful, okay? And this Temperance angel, you know, they step in, but this is also, I just feel like a lot of pause from this. It's like, hang on, let me finish this process. You're not wanting to jump right in. This is, feminine energy is also not wanting to jump right in. Okay, now let's get to the reading. So what came up is Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So that's 2 sevens, right? So there's a lot of internal work happening here. Basically, the possible lesson that you're learning or processing through is like you don't want any sort of deception or to feel like you're not full-heartedly in the relationship, right? If you're having to do anything like, I mean, it could be as simple as like, oh, I'm in this deep committed relationship, we're married, and I won't fart in front of them. You know, like any sort of like, you can't just be your whole full self. You don't want that. And if you have somebody in the past, if someone was clearly deceitful, lying, you felt like they were never connected or never open with you, yeah, that's what you're learning from. You're like, okay, I'm not going, yeah, you don't want that. You just want like an open, full, I'm feeling like tons of energy, like doing adventures together kind of energy. And the Nine of Cups is like, no, now you're kind of knowing what you want, and now you're pausing. I mean, come on, Aries, you guys like launch into things because you have so much energy. I love Aries, by the way. I'm surrounded by you guys. I love you guys. But sometimes you need to take a minute, right, and assess the situation before jumping. And that's exactly what's going on here. He's seeing exactly what pentacles have grown around him. He's not assuming what these pentacles are. He's reflecting, looking at what's growing. Take that moment. Anything that's meant for you will not pass, right? And as far as if you're in a relationship, or this can be if you're single, this would be what is going on with you. You, personally, your needs is like, you just need it to be between the two of you. You do not want any kind of third party, whether that is addiction, whether that is their family, or, a workaholic, anything. You do not want any third party, especially another person. Especially, what do they need? They need you to be decisive. If there's some wishy-washy energy going on, which it may be coming across like that, you know, with this, like, I don't want to communicate, I don't want any messages coming in and out, and I'm still healing, I'm learning from the past. You could be halted a little, right? The sevens always have a little halt to them. They need you to make a decision. They want to know that you're really committed and you're really choosing this. So if you're with someone, and there's a little something going on, like a little tension, this is what it's about. And if you're not with anybody, but there's somebody around close, these are your needs and their needs, okay? They're like, choose it. Choose it. I've shown you me. Choose it. And you're like, there better not be anybody else. Or maybe you're still healing from the past and you don't want to bring that that wound into this relationship. Or if you're still feeling it out, like you feel like there's something they're not telling you, you're not going to make a judgment until that, and that's fine. How do you reconcile? How do you guys reconcile this, these two things? How do you bring it together? Okay, leveling up. Leveling up, because if they're wanting you to make the decision, shouldn't it, if they haven't already made the decision, right? This needs to be a conversation. That's an adult way to do this. You know, maybe take some time to think separately, but plead your case to each other and just complete a cycle. Leave the past behind. She's coming through these laurels. She's stepping into the new phase, right? New phase of life. And this is like a big shift. This is a big shift. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. You guys, I'm sorry. I have to pull out my tiny tarot, which does it, I don't know. I don't know if it's good for online, but I absolutely love my tiny tarot. And I just like to use it in the background, and it's like a little What are the whispers? Kind of energy. What are the whispers behind all of this? Come on. Whispers, whispers, whispers. What are the whispers? Okay, there's no whispers. You guys don't have whispers. No whispers. Okay, Aries, that's pretty clear. Learn from the past. Don't leap. Just heal up and know what you're buying into. Know what you're wanting. And that's okay if you take a little minute. All right? Let's just get you just a little bit of advice. What does Spirit want to advise you? Aries. What is Spirit wanting? What advice are they wanting to give you? Love advice. From Spirit, from the universe. What's the advice? What's the advice, Aries? Come on. Tell them. Tell them. Okay, that's 4. That's doable. Okay. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, right? We have some reflection going on. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Knave of Cups. You have the Knave of Wands up here. And the Wheel. Right. That's this leveling up again, but this is more of like a karmic or a cycle that you were going through. Time to go through that cycle. So this is going on, not lying to yourself that you do want love. You do want love, and you do want to communicate from the heart. Okay? So if that's the whole thing you're moving on from the past, or that you learned from the past, 1, to get really honest with yourself, and 2, to be able to communicate what you want very clearly to your counterpart. That's cool. Whether you're going into it or you're in it. Right? This seems to be the advice. Go on the journey of love. Do not hide anything. You can't, and yeah, speak from the heart. Speak from the heart, because that's the change in the cycle. Once you make these changes, other things will change. You're in control, my dear Aries. Stay tuned. The next messages will be on May 7th, I believe. Yeah, May 7th for the full moon that's coming. No, the new moon. No, the full moon. That is a full moon coming up. Okay, we'll see you then, Aries. Until then, take care. Bye.